Our final stop in search of the perfect cup of joe brings us to the land of the shoe.
To the shoe! This is the Ohio State University. Tradition of grandeur, a tradition of might.
And at the Fox in the Snow, a tradition of strong coffee and serious sweets.
It is massive.
The Fox in the Snow is just a mile from the Ohio State University's campus.
Here in Columbus, rumor has it that Fox in the Snow is the place to get great coffee. It's also the place to get awesome cookies and pastries. So is it a bakery with a coffee shop inside or a coffee shop with a bakery inside? Either way, sounds like my kind of identity crisis. Let's go check it out.
I love the bones of this building. We found this garage that we're sitting in right now on Craigslist. We walked in, it was like a toilet in the corner. There was like some dirt floors. There was oil everywhere. And me and my wife walked in and we were like, this is it. All of our coffee is from my very good friends in Portland, Maine. They roast all of our coffee. It's a very light roast, and we've been using them since we opened.
Jeff and his wife Lauren opened the Fox in the Snow in 2013, but not without a little debate.
I would always say coffee shop. My wife would always say bakery. And then we settled on cafe. But I'm gonna be honest, like, our coffee's great. But I think what really draws people in is the food.
That was hard for you to admit at one point in your life, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was tough.
I pride myself on being able to say that everything we make is in-house.
All right, so what kind of pastries do we make here at Fox in the Snow?
So we're pretty famous for our cinnamon rolls. They're huge. They're a brioche dough topped with a cream cheese frosting. And then we have classics like chocolate chip cookies.
How do you take something like that and make it special?
They're almost like a scone. It comes down to the shape.
All right, so now it's in a massive, big
Yes.
lump.
Yes, so now it's a cookie dough.
What is that? What is that right over there?
What? Oh. Man, I fell for it. I totally did. We actually roll it into almost like a baseball size instead of a scoop. We are gonna weigh these to 6-ounce balls.
6 ounces is pretty large.
6 ounces is huge.
So you're dipping them all in sea salt.
Yes, it definitely brings out flavor and chocolate. It's dense, but it's fluffy on the inside.
Look at those beauties.
They're big boys.
They are big boys. They got some imperfections, which I love,
Yeah,
just like
for sure.
all of us.
Yes, exactly.
Congrats, Chef.
Thanks.
There's a lot of students that live here in this short north area over here. When I pull it up, there's a bunch of young kids that look like grad students or young professionals, and there's boxes of food coming out. So I know this is going to be a great hangout for the young generation coffee crowd, that's for sure.
To help me attack some cookies and coffee, I needed one of football's best offensive minds.
Fields fires into the end zone, caught by Hill for the touchdown.
What'd you get, Coach?
It's a little bit later in the morning here, so I thought I'd get a little bit more flavor. So I've got the chocolate mocha.
Oh,
and this
yeah.
chocolate's made in-house here. But it had a beautiful design with the creamery on it, so there's a little art form here. So we got a little bit of taste, a little bit of flavor, and a little bit of artistry going.
Ready, go, run, strike, bang, right tip, rock, feet on contact, go.
Early in coaching, I got into it just because the thought of scheming and playing, but over time, it was about developing the players and the men and the relationships you build. The relationships with staff, the relationships with players, watching those guys grow.
What is this shoe like?
It's awesome in pregame, and you can feel the energy, but I'm actually removed. I'm up in the box, and it's always 72 degrees with a 1-mile-an-hour wind coming out, so in late November, it's a great place to watch a game.
I need to put on some LBs if I'm going to be protecting your quarterback.
Well, you better have 3 of those, Troy, because the first word in Big Ten is big, so you're going to have to load up. So that's triple this order here, okay?
Troy, coffee is so much more complex than I realized.
It is. It all begins with those beans and the transformative roasting.
Yeah, you could do cream and sugar or just black. It doesn't matter how you take your coffee.
Or what you eat it with. Might I suggest a cookie?
It's all about making connections. So grab a cup and get out there.
Coffee really is a work of art. I'm Troy Johnson.
I'm Jenny Dell,
This is Campus Eats.
Season 4.